Episódio 2, A Verdade Escondida. Com sua identidade em risco, Bruce deve lidar com um novo e poderoso personagem em Gotham. Uma conspiração criminosa está crescendo nas sombras e ameaça toda a cidade. A série de jogo se adapta às suas escolhas. A história é moldada conforme você joga. Se eu ficar muito quieto é porque o jogo é uma grande cutscene, né, gente? Vocês já sabem disso.
A madman from Gotham's past returned to terrorize my city. He drew me into his twisted game, striking at the things I hold most dear. But I survived his deadly traps. I emerged the victor. But the cost was too great. Lucius Fox is dead. Riddler is dead. And with him, the only lead I had to taking down the greatest danger Gotham has ever faced. And the person best equipped to help me is a threat to my deepest secret.
The Riddler was going to be my way in, once we captured him alive. But now I have you to lean on. A man who lives on both sides of the line and knows exactly when to cross it. Yes, you and I will be working together very closely. Bruce Wayne. First thing you need to know, I can keep your secret. And despite what you did, going behind my back to Mori, I will continue to keep it. No reports, nothing. No one else needs to know. To deal with the present threat, though, I need both of you. The man inside and outside the mask. You have to understand, I'm not the enemy here. It may seem that way right now, but I'm not. Our problems are far too big for us to be bickering
Vou
among
salvar o
ourselves.
Gordon nessa.
If that's true, then reinstate Gordon as commissioner.
You really are loyal to that stubborn old mule, aren't you?
Eu confio no Gordon, não em você, filha.
Play nice with me now, and when this is all over, I'll make things right with Gordon. When Riddler's friends hear he's dead, they ain't gonna just carry on carrying on. They might get sloppy. They might want revenge, or they might simply accelerate their plans. I'm gonna need eyes everywhere in Gotham. A man like Bruce Wayne, with all his influence and resources, can go places Batman can't. You understand what I'm saying, don't you? Your public persona could be a great help to us here. Maybe even as much as Batman in certain situations.
Bruce Wayne is my cover. There's a reason I keep my identity a secret. The wrong person finds out, it's all over.
I hear you loud and clear. But it didn't stop Bruce Wayne from dealing with a thug like Mori.
É, agora eu me contradisse, né? Puta, agora eu me... Nossa.
Looks like the whole city's under attack.
We've got a report of a raid on the Gotham PD arsenal. If those bastards get their hands on our weapons...
This is coordinated. It's Riddler's gang. It has to be. We're gonna need Batman for this one.
Agreed.
Emergency services is already pushed to the limit.
And then we'll have to redeploy patrol officers to defend the arsenal.
Don't divert any men, Gordon. I can handle the arsenal call.
Thank you.
Eu sou o Batman, né,
Let's
amigo?
move, people. This is what we trained
Eu
for.
sou o Batman,
There's
eu
been
sou o
an
Batman.
attack in the financial district.
Biotech company on the west side is under siege.
Lá do departamento de polícia de Gotham. Troca a mão no mouse, senão eu vou fazer merda, né? Caixa é maior que o cara, né? Caralho, que jeito de morrer, hein?
What more do you want with me? Hey, shut it! You got what you came for. You don't need me.
Oh, you better hope that's not true. Outlive your usefulness, and the boss will make a pretzel out of your neck. Or keep running your mouth, and maybe I'll splatter you all over the wall.
Whoa. How many are there?
I don't know. 10 or 12, maybe? The really big one, he made me give him the keys to the armored transport vehicles. I didn't want to, I swear.
It's okay. Get out of here. Now.
Thank you, Batman.
Do stealth. É só assim pra você decente no
You
stealth.
about done?
Yeah, just about.
All right.
Porrada lá bate. Adoro uma porrada lá bate.
We got company.
Eu amo uma porrada lá bate. Bem dada na fuça essa. Meu Deus, tacaram uma pessoa. Não, só tem uma pessoa que taca pessoas, não é mesmo? Pois é ele mesmo.
Who are you?
A nightmare, much like yourself. But you can call me Bane. A man cannot win a war alone.
Barbudinho e lutador de luta livre. Nossa, que chutaço. Esse chute deve ter doído.
You fight well, but you fight alone. You will die alone.
E você que nem luta? Aí ele vai lutar assim. Na bunda. Nossa! Só eu que acho essas pancadarias muito da hora.
I can see why Riddler wanted to be the one to kill you.
Riddler is dead.
He's dead.
Riddler?
You should be worrying about yourself.
I promised my men a hell of a battle if ever I faced you. And I'd hate to disappoint them. Oh, I haven't faced a true warrior since I left Peña Duro prison.
Pega. Ele pegou. Ele pegou até o baixo. Eu não quero abraço não, amigo. Eu não quero um abraço não. Me larga.
Save your strength, man. This one is mine.
Larga. Aí. Batman aprendeu isso com a mulher gato.
I will give you a peaceful death. If you take it.
Que isso? Venha, Knight. Eu não lembrava disso. Olê. Olê pra ele também, no caso.
This pain you're feeling, Batman.
Choquinho. F Batman.
You all right, boss? You get him?
There is nothing to fear, my friend. Keep your eyes open. Don't let anyone follow you to the warehouse.
Don't worry, we'll take the back way by the guys.
Safe travels, my friends.
Então, agora quem que eu chamo? Ó, Gordon conhece a cidade melhor que qualquer um. O departamento de polícia de Gotham encontrará as armas roubadas rapidamente. Mas Waller vai se sentir desrespeitada se lhe tirarem a autoridade. O pessoal da Waller é bem treinado e equipado para lidar com os homens de Bane e recuperar as armas em segurança. Mas o Gordon pode se sentir traído se eu o tirar da operação. E agora? E agora? O que eu selecionei? Eu não lembro o que eu escolhi aqui. Definitivamente, eu acho que a equipe da Waller é mais completa para ir atrás de alguém como o Bane. Mas o Gordon, né, mano? Tipo... Ai, mano. Escolhas. Escolhas a serem feitas. Eu vou de Waller, vai.
This is Waller. Batman? Hello?
Waller. Help. Hang in there. Help is on the way.
Tem que aguentar, né, Batman? E assim começamos o segundo episódio, olha só. Eu acho que eu chamei o Gordon da primeira vez.
Batman!
Ah, mas veio a menina que eu salvei
Say
lá.
something if you can hear me.
Esse é o nome dela. A Vesta, isso.
Oh my God. Batman! I found him!
We're going to have to unpin him. Batman, I'm gonna need your help to push this thing off you. 1, 2, 3.
The mechanic who was taken hostage. Where is he?
He didn't make it. I'm sorry. Who the hell did this to you?
Called himself Bane. His crew loaded the weapons onto the APCs and took them to a warehouse.
I really do appreciate you reaching out to me about this. Listen, you really need to pull yourself together because the threat we're facing is worse than I thought. While you were here, a gang of masked men hit a biotech manufacturer. Perp slipped right through our damn fingers. Every single one of them.
Welcome to Gotham, Director.
I've had warmer welcomes.
É bem-vindo a Gotham, né, mano? Não tem coisa melhor pra se falar nesse momento. Ela descreveu Gotham em uma frase.
This Bane and the crew who hit the biotech lab must all be members of Riddler's gang. I need to get back to the Batcave, figure out how this all fits together.
As soon as my team finishes cleaning up that biotech facility, I'll share with you any intel we discover. And to sign our new partnership is off to a good start. You're on my team now, and I take good care of my people.
Não, o Batman tem o time próprio dele, acredite. Eu só te chamei por necessidade mesmo. Isso é verdade.
Agent Avesta, you should be resting.
There will be time for that later. I wanted to thank you properly for saving my life. I wouldn't be here without you.
I'm sorry I wasn't able to rescue your partner.
I know you did everything you could have to save Blake. I hope you know that too. You were right to trust the director to help with this. Working with Waller will be the fastest way to stop these murderers before anyone else gets hurt.
Será mesmo? Eu tô em dúvida da minha escolha ainda.
You should go take care of yourself.
Eu ainda tô em dúvida das minhas escolhas aqui, mas tudo bem.
Alfred, prep the medbay. We're going to need it.
Vai a pé pra casa. Episódio 2. A verdade escondida. Eu acho que eu dei esse título pra um dos meus vídeos de COD, eu não tô mentindo. Bruce! Foi loucura, eu não pensei nisso. Aí ele pegou... Eu acho que ele pegou o Batman.
I'm fine. Really.
Super bem, claro.
You are not fine, Bruce. None of this is fine. You were nearly killed tonight. Those minutes of silence, waiting for you to respond, they were the worst of my life. I didn't know if you were alive or dead, or if I would ever see you again.
I'm so sorry to put you through that, Al.
You'll just do it again tomorrow?
Exatamente. O Alfred sabe o que o Batman
We
faz.
already lost Lucius.
Mas...
I couldn't bear losing you, too. We can talk about all this later. Come on now. Let's get you patched up.
Veraço, né? Imagina.
As if he wasn't bad enough. Now Director Waller knows your identity. That information in her hands?
Waller isn't the one we need to worry about. Bane is still on the loose, with enough guns to arm a small militia.
I understand. The man died for you tonight, Bruce. Tried to save you from that monstrosity. Too many have died. In too short a time. The cost of this war, it just continues to rise.
It's gonna get a lot worse before it gets better. Bane is running free out there. He's just getting started.
That's what frightens me, Bruce. We've never seen this kind of destructive power before.
Waller was right about one thing. Riddler was just a small part of a larger threat. Let's begin with the dart I pulled from his neck.
Got it?
I'm good, thanks.
Não entendeu. Você aguenta isso? Você consegue, tipo...
Huh. There's still some toxin left in here.
What kind of toxin?
Something new. There's a whole series of powerful psychoactive meds in this cocktail. Drugs that are lethal when combined.
Who could have come up with such a concoction?
Alguém maluco.
And did the same person pull the trigger?
Bane's attack was one of 3 tonight, all at the same time.
Let's bring him up. Get an assessment of the damage.
Fizeram os relatórios.
Gotham brokerage. 10 million in diamonds stolen.
Olha quem tá ali.
Some
vocês
safety
viram?
deposit boxes emptied. Contents unknown. Over a dozen dead, and even more wounded.
Ah.
Mostly by gunshot, though some victims had their heads smashed in.
That's barbaric.
Dora Harleen Quinzel.
Witnesses place Harleen Quinzel at the scene, dressed up as a clown and wielding a mallet.
Don't ask me.
Riddler's friends are as insane and gruesome as he was. Perhaps even more.
Those same witnesses say that she acted alone. All that carnage. All by herself.
Vale dizer que, sim, nesse jogo, a Arlequina é a Arlequina antes do Coringa ser o Coringa. Porque o Coringa aqui nem é o Joker ainda, ele é só John Doe. Ele é o Zé Ninguém, literalmente. E a Arlequina já é a Arlequina. Tem todo um porquê, claro, o jogo vai explicar, mas é uma pegada interessante, né? Porque na maioria das histórias do Batman, a Arlequina foi criada por conta do Coringa. Seja por admiração, por cair em tanque tóxico, que não faz nenhum sentido, por qualquer outra loucura que o Coringa fez. É, João Ninguém, isso eu errei. Eu falei Zé Ninguém, né? João Ninguém. Tá na mesma no final das contas. Zé Ninguém talvez seja mais escroto de chamar. Mas enfim, a Arlequina aqui existe antes do Coringa. E vai ser uma dinâmica diferente com ela existindo antes do Coringa, que eu gosto muito.
Gothcorp Labs, Genetic Research Facility.
Aqui, se vocês conhecem um pouco dos vilões de Batman, já dá pra sacar quem que é, apesar deles não saberem quem é.
Authorities can't determine what was even stolen until all of that melts.
At least 20 dead, some completely encased in ice.
Others were frozen solid. Some of their limbs shattered as they fled. Waller's intel shows that the thieves
Obviamente,
made
quem já
off with
sabe não
numerous
fala o
pieces
nome
of
no chat
equipment
aí, né,
used
pra
in
não
the
ser,
storage and
não dar spoiler
transportation
pra
of
quem não conhece.
biological material.
I don't even want to think what they'd want that for.
No IDs on any suspects, though. Security cameras frozen. All witnesses dead.
Bom, essas daqui são coisas simples.
Guns, money, biotech. What are they planning?
We won't know until we get to Bane.
I don't mean to cause offense, but you're in no shape to beat the information out of that monster, or take on his friends if it comes to it. We've already seen how formidable Bane is on his own. Taking on all of them, that would be suicide in your current condition.
You're right, Alfred. I hate to say it, but I'm not exactly ready for round 2. One thing's for sure. We can't just sit around waiting for them to strike again. We've seen the kind of devastation these killers can cause.
I know you told Waller you were reluctant to risk Bruce Wayne's cover, but I'm more worried about the risk to Batman, given your current condition. Riddler said his friends abandoned him at the Lady of Dublin.
He alluded to the fact that John Doe was one of them.
If that's the case, then John can get you close to the others. He already wants you to meet them. John Doe might be your best chance of getting inside, finding out what they're up to.
You're right. John's my ticket in. If I play my cards right, John might tell me most of what I want to know.
Well, the less you have to mingle with his friends, the better I'll feel about all this. It'll be dangerous approaching Bane and his people this way. They'll be suspicious of anyone who isn't a proven criminal. You'll have to give the performance of a lifetime to pull the wool over their eyes.
Bruce Wayne has influence, an endless bank account, and as of last year, questionable integrity.
Everything a criminal network looks for in a new recruit.
So that's it then. I find John Doe and accept his offer. Hopefully the invitation is still open.
Good thing you hid that tracking device on him when you had the chance.
The stacked deck. That's where he is.
I suppose you couldn't wait an hour or two while you rest.
Not a chance.
Batman, vou ficar esperando.
Batman? I'll tell you about Batman. He's no hero. The way I see it, he's just a bunch of hired muscle for rich guys. Guys like Bruce Wayne.
I see. Willie, tell Bruce Wayne how that makes you feel.
Okay. It feels...
No, Willie, he's on your right.
It feels like crap, Wayne.
Preach!
And you're just a huge, colossal, gigantic, spoiled piece of I am...
Go on. Finish what you were gonna say.
I was gonna say you're a coward who lets other people do his dirty work. But you get away with it all. Nothing bad ever happens to Bruce Wayne.
And besides the whole dead parents thing. Bruce! Don't mind Willie. We're just messing with you. You look like you could use a drink.
Hey, John. What about my medicine?
The bottle's under my chair, Willie. You're making wonderful progress. I run a therapy circle here every second Sunday.
Segundo
These
domingo do mês.
people
Que jeito
need the
complicado.
expertise that I learned in Arkham. A tracker, Bruce? Really? I gotta say, I'm disappointed.
I'm sorry, John. All I could think of was getting to Riddler. You were my best chance. I should have just...
Waited for me to get back to you? Like I said I would?
Hey, I said I was sorry.
It's rude, duplicitous, and kinda stalkery. But I understand. All is forgiven.
Meio bizarra a lógica dele, né, mano? Mas ele é quem ele é, né? Faz sentido. Essa aí não tá feliz pra trabalhar, não.
So... Rude know-it-all really got what was coming to him.
Authorities are refusing to comment on the death of the mysterious criminal known as Riddler.
Who am I? Who am I? You're a rotting, stinking corpse! That's who you are.
John, did you have anything to do with the Riddler's death?
I mean, I hated the guy, but... Geez, Bruce. You really think I'd be capable of cold-blooded murder?
Talvez não nessa realidade.
Everything you know about me. You really think I'd do that?
I wouldn't have blamed you. Riddler deserved everything he got.
Why, Bruce? Seems like you hated him even more than I did. Maybe you pulled the trigger. Wouldn't that be a gas? Anyway, I was a little surprised to see you, Bruce. I'm guessing this is about that favor I asked. As I recall, you had some reluctance.
I've been thinking, and I changed my mind. I'd like to meet them now.
Really? You seem pretty against it at the church. Why the sudden change of heart? It's odd. Doesn't seem like you.
The timing wasn't right, but I've reconsidered. The way you described your friends sounded great. A special breed, you said. Inspiring. I like to be around people like me.
I didn't realize I was so convincing. Look, before we get into that, I need to come clean. Riddler was more connected to my friends than I'd let on at the funeral.
Riddler? Really?
Yeah, he was kind of our leader, but he was just so bad at it and so intolerably annoying. I thought he'd be out of the picture by the time you came around. I should have told you. I didn't want you to think we were all like him. No secrets between us. Ever again. You have my word. I pinky swear.
Vou mentir, vai.
Friends for life.
A cara da mulher.
Friends don't plant tracking gadgets on each other. You've got my number. All right, let's go.
You've got my number, é você tem meu número, não é você sabe coisa sobre mim, porra.
Hey!
Capinha dele.
I'm out of medicine. I don't like your face. And I think you're bothering my friend John.
You've got the wrong idea. We're just having a friendly chat.
You calling me a liar? You shouldn't have walked in here. That was your first mistake. And it's gonna be your last mistake.
Calm down, Willie. Let me help you out, huh?
A bribe? I can't be bought off that easy, Wayne. Don't insult me. I got standards. I don't take bribes.
I gave you a chance, but I guess I'll have to keep it.
Wait. That was a trick!
Eu tentei. Tentei ser legal. Eu tentei ser legal com você, amigo, mas eu não quis.
Lovely violence.
What the hell are you doing to my boss?
Willie had a problem, and we took care of it.
Is he dead?
I said we took care of it.
All right, freak show. I'm calling the
Come on. Better get out of here.
Hey, handsome. Buy me a drink before you go?
You're following me?
Waller just wants to remind you. Stay on the clown and get to Bane. Whatever happens, keep your eye on the prize. Bruce, be careful.
Eu não lembro o que acontece quando ela fica surda nessa parte.
That was fantastic! Oh, cool! They're expecting you. Bruce, one more thing. You can't tell anyone this. This is big. Huge. I think I'm in love. It's an odd feeling. At first, I thought I had some...
Comigo seria sacanagem.
I am so happy, John. You deserve the best.
Yeah, I'd blush if I could.
So mysterious. You at least gotta tell me your name.
She'll want to introduce herself, but if you could please help me look good in front of her, I'd appreciate it. Come on. We shouldn't keep her waiting.
Vamos arrumar uma namorada pro Coringa, é isso mesmo. Bruce Wayne ajuda o Coringa a arrumar uma namorada, hein?